All right, so the sound wasn't good because I had my mic turned off. So there we go. All right, now it should be fixed now. That problem was up here. It wasn't down here with the equipment. This equipment malfunctioned. So, uh, so now tell me, give me a thumbs up if it's clear, if it's staticky, let me know. If you know anything's going on with the sound, let me know because I've got these adjustments here. I've got this box with knobs on it, right? But I'm not a sound guy. I don't know what the hell it is. I just turn these knobs. I just turn these knobs until it sounds okay. But hell, I don't even know what they do. Uh, it's got numbers and shit on here, but I don't know what they do. I'm just turning shit, trying to get it to sound right in my headphones. You know what I mean? So, but I have people there. See, that changed the hell out of something there. I have people complaining sometimes about my sound, and hell, it sounds good in my headphones. You know what I'm saying? Hell, I don't know. I, I don't make enough money to pay somebody to come do this shit. So I just got to try to do the best I can with what I have. But I'm trying to get it working good. That that sounds pretty good to me, I think. Just mess around with the knobs a little bit, trying to get it good in my headphones. Metal Gear, what's up, Metal Gear? Glad to see you here, man. So, the whole point of all this is, and I'll run down the story to y'all. But I got started with YouTube and stuff, and I I didn't have any money, so I got a phone, a Google Pixel phone, because I figured Google owns YouTube and all that stuff, so that shit would just be, you know, uh, problem free. I could just put my phone up there and record myself talking, and it kind of was, except that I had major audio problems. I'd record a whole video. This is before I got to live streaming and stuff. I'd record a whole video, and then I go to edit it, and halfway through the video, the audio would just glitch out, right? When I recorded on my phone. And I tried buying mics that I could plug into my phone and shit and all this, and that didn't work, and I couldn't iron it out. So finally I just ended up getting a cheap laptop and a cheap camera, and having a real setup, just on a budget, like basic budget shit. But I had to get a Windows laptop, and I just despise Windows. I despise every huge corporation that's ever existed. But uh, so Windows is one of those. Microsoft and Windows and shit. I don't like supporting those companies, and they suck. Uh, so, and it just ate me inside, because I have a decent computer rig that I built myself, but I have Linux on it. But the cameras and stuff, they don't like to play nice with Linux. It's a lot of work around, and I've been working a lot over the summer. I was working a lot. I'm working a decent amount of time now, but I have more free time. So I was working a lot, and I didn't have the time to devote to doing this here like I'm doing here, right? Working with Linux and getting the shit working. That There are two things. One, I got more time to spend to devote to this stuff. Not a whole lot, but a little bit more. So I could get my Linux set up to where I can do my live streams in YouTube off of Linux. And two, Valve, the game corporation, has been pushing hard to make games Linux compatible. They've been selling that Steam Deck and stuff. So peripheral manufacturers have been getting drivers written for their stuff, right? Cameras and mics and all this stuff. They're becoming more and more Linux compatible, because more and more gamers who stream their games and stuff are moving to Linux. So that has helped too. So it's easier, and I have more time, so I went ahead and switched over, and now I have my stuff here, Linux, and the way I want it to operate. So, but of course, switching over your whole OS, there's gonna be little hiccups. Like the program I use is called OBS, and on the Windows version, it just had, y'all can't see it, but it had the chat. I could see your everything you said right in OBS right here. So when I did that live stream the other day, I just thought it was going to be the same thing. I went through and like I said, you can't test the shit. YouTube just makes you go live. So I went live and I was talking and stuff, and I couldn't see y'all. I couldn't even tell anybody was on the chat or anything. So yeah, I had to figure some shit out there. So, but now I think I've got it figured out, and it didn't take long. Greasebag, what's up? Metal Gear, did your screen freeze? I don't think I'm having a problem with my feed. Anybody else having screen problems? Screen freeze problems? Give me another thumbs up emoji if your screen did not freeze. So I know that at least that my live stream is going out correctly and it's just a Metal Gear problem, please. Because that's something else I'll have to address if that's going to be a thing. But everything seems, from my end, everything seems to be working really well, which I'm happy about. Oh yeah, yeah, grease bag. Yeah, I've had a lot of guns and stuff too. Oh, okay, you had a glitch, but it's all good now. Okay, okay, all right, all right. I don't know what that is because my stuff says sending pretty well. I haven't had any alerts or anything about my stuff. Oh, buffering. Okay. Well, if that becomes more of a problem, I might have to do something about it. Um, but yeah, I actually, when I was in basic training for the army, we went out to the range and we were shooting the M60s, and I forgot my, those little earplugs in the plastic case that they give you. I forgot mine. I had the plastic case, but somehow, I don't know, my earplug. I lost my earplugs, and I did not want to tell the drill sergeant that I lost them. And I just went down there and hoped nobody would notice that I didn't have them in. So I laid down there, with the M60, and I lined up the sight, and I pulled the trigger, and it went beep. That's all I heard for like the rest of the day. Yeah, dude. Yeah, the crazy shit we do. You had a couple of freezes too? Okay. Max Headroom. Oliver Russ, what's up, dude? What's up, Oliver? Glad to see you here, man. Thank you for helping me out with the test stream here. I just wanted to do a test, before the big Sunday, the long Sunday shows, so I didn't have a bunch of problems then. I just, didn't want that shit to happen for the long Sunday show and everybody be disappointed and shit. So I figured I'd do a test show, see, make sure everything's working right and everybody can hear me. Uh, and as soon as I turned my mic on, everybody was able to hear me. So, well, hell, a lot more people showed up for the test than I thought would. I'm glad to see y'all here though. Your last band was called M60. That's what a coincidence. Yeah, that's badass, dude. Zombie, what's up, Zombie? Yeah, glad to see you here. Oh, okay, F-18s. Oh, damn. Got louder when you opened your mouth. That's kind of crazy. It makes sense though, but that's insane. when I was in basic training there at Fort Benning, Georgia, I used to love it when those warthogs would come by. I don't know how many of y'all are familiar with the A10s, but man, they have 30 millimeter Vulcans. A 30 millimeter bullet, dude, is like that. They're tank destroyers. And those planes would come into a dive like that, and when they cut loose with those 30 millimeter Vulcans, the plane would stop in midair from the recoil from the bullet. So the plane would actually stop and just like hang in midair like that. And and when you shoot a machine, even a machine gun, you can tell the difference between each round. Pop, 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 brrr, like that. Those kind of different sounds, right? But with the Vulcan, it's a smooth sound. They're coming out so fast. Well, that's the remember Predator, that machine gun that guy had. Zzz, that's how. But they're this big around. You know what I'm saying? 30 millimeter, and it would stall, not stall the plane engine, but the recoil was enough to slow the plane down almost to a stop as it came down. Zzz, zzz. That shit was badass. I used to love watching those things during their training. Yeah. Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know about this buffering freezing thing. I don't know if it's me or if it's YouTube or what. That sucks though. If it's me, I definitely need to look into that and try to fix that shit. Yeah, the A10's badass, dude. Oh, Muskogee Land. Yeah, crayons. Yeah, dude, we're all young at heart. People, yeah, I don't care. People can call me immature and shit or whatever. I don't care. I just don't give a shit, honestly. I'll run around. Oh, look at my. I've got the Justice League on my shit right now. And this is Jim Lee is the artist. He's the one that drew these, but I can just recognize his art. But I don't care. I'll color the Hulk if I had a box of crayons. Now the only thing Muskogee Land is if you're what you're coloring. If you're coloring the Hulk or Superman or something, that's one thing. If you're coloring some My Little Pony shit, then we need to have a discussion. You need to email me if you're if you're coloring strawberry shortcake or My Little Ponies or some shit, dude. Yeah. Yeah. At 14? Yeah. Yeah, and you made it this far, huh, Muskogee? Battlefield 6? Is that any good? It must be if you're playing it, huh? Oh, okay. Well, thank you, AF. I needed to know that. So everybody's complaining of lag and stuff, so I need to figure that out. That must be on my end because not everyone would. Now, I've had it happen before on Sundays, but that's got quite of a coincidence when I've got my new rig set up and everybody's complaining of lag. So, oh, Cthulhu coloring books zombie. That's badass, dude. Yeah. All right. Oh, as you can see, my wife is decorated for Thanksgiving, so we're gonna have a nice, quiet Thanksgiving here. Looking forward to that. I love Thanksgiving. I eat for like you know 2 days or whatever. I love the leftovers almost as much as I love the dinner itself. So yeah, I'm a Thanksgiving guy. But I've told y'all before, I love the entire holiday season from uh, Halloween all the way through, New Year's. My my favorite time of the year. and here in Florida, it's not, blazing hot. So, okay, so everybody has lag. All right. Well, I'm going to try to address that before the afternoon show, see if I can fix it. Yeah, okay. Well, there's a lot of stuff been going on. Somebody else, I went to look something up and it gave me an error that the site was down. So I went on to something else and I went, yeah, completely different uh, topic, completely different thing. And I tried to look that up and the site was down. And now the whole group of sites were down because some server plant was, had crashed or some shit. Outer Worlds 2, I've never played that one. I played Battlefield and Call of Duty and stuff back when I was playing. Probably my favorite game now that I've played recently, in the last 10 years, is that Hello Games, that No Man's Sky. That's a kick-ass game. I like that. You run around and just total freedom, open world shit, open universe, explore the entire universe. That shit just, that's cool to me. Oh, okay. Updated their systems last month, Zombie. All right. So, how is the video quality? Do you notice any difference in the video quality when it's not hanging up and stuttering on you and shit? Is the video quality any better, or is it the same as it was before? Oh, all right. What do you play on, Zombie? Do you play on Xbox or PlayStation? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Server crash. They fixed it. It only took them a few hours to fix it, but with everybody, running off of Microsoft and Amazon servers, if any of them have a problem now, half the internet goes down. You know what I'm saying? Which, and all it's going to take is AI. You know, a sophisticated AI program and another country could just sick their AI program into at Microsoft or Amazon, both of their servers, and just crash our entire internet. 15 frames a second. Okay. All right. All right. Well, that might be my just my internet connection. What the hell is this? See, it's telling me, yeah, I've got a problem here. I think it is me. So I've got to try to fix that. Maybe my router doesn't have enough bandwidth or something. But I've got a couple different options. Crusader Survivor, what's up, dude? Welcome to buffering land, the land of the Gen X buffer, dude. Yeah, yeah, we're buffering today, lagging, glitching, all kinds of shit. But that's what the test is for. That's why I wanted to know. Hopefully, I can fix it before 4 o'clock. But all right, thanks for stopping by and helping me out, Arnis, and letting me know what's going on. Yeah, I think I'm going to check out too. I got the information I needed. The audio is coming through pretty good. Pretty good. Okay, zombie sound quality's top notch. Um, and I got up here so I can see your comments now, which was important. I wanted to make sure I could do that. That's the main reason. I had to figure out how to get your comments up here so I could see them again. But this drop in frame rates and buffering and shit is a something unexpected. But I'm glad I got that. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'll try that. All right. Thank you, AF. Thank you for all your help with my test. Zombie, Arnis, Crusader, Dog Karma. Um, who else we got here? Oliver Rust showed up. Muskogee Land. Patrick. Hey, Patrick. Metal Gear, Grease Bag. All of y'all who showed up today to help me. Happy Crappy. Fox in a Shed. And if I missed your name, I don't think I missed anybody this time, but if I did, I apologize, and thank you for dropping by and helping me iron out all my software issues and my wetware issues. All right, so